Worrying about the past or future can set you up for a bad night's sleep. The next day you're cranky and tired and your anxiety is triggered even more. Another night of bad sleep. Before you know it, you have full-blown insomnia. Well, keep watching because we'll explain how to stop worrying and fall asleep with 17 sleep-inducing solutions. Welcome to the Health How-To channel where we talk about some great life hacks and easy tips to achieve better health. Please subscribe and share how you stop worrying and fall asleep so that we can all benefit in our own personal journey to better health. The worst thing you can tell someone who is anxious is to calm down and just relax. Impossible. It's pointless. Nobody willingly chooses to be anxious or feel stressed out. We worry because we can't seem to get unstuck from a certain thought cycle. Anxiety and stress is normal from time to time, but if it develops into high blood pressure, panic attacks, headaches, chronic fatigue, depression, and other health issues, there's a serious problem. Now, worrying does serve a purpose. It protects us from doing stupid things, taking unnecessary risks, and prepares us for future events. We need to feel our feelings and think our thoughts because repressing our emotions and shoving them deep down never helps. Eventually, our feelings show up in physical ways like headaches, pain, fatigue, and yes, the inability to sleep. How do we worry the right amount, but not so much that our stress hormones and anxiety skyrocket? Let's jump right into 17 ways to stop worrying and fall asleep. Number 1, use your imagination to distract yourself. You clearly know what you don't want. You've played and replayed all the worst case scenarios ad nauseum. Now, it's time to think about what you do want. Use your imagination. Use your mind to create images of an alternative life. The more fantastical and vivid, the better. What does it smell like? What does it sound like? Create an absurd storyline to change your focus. The harder your brain has to work to build an imaginary world, the less it is able to think about your worries. One easy scenario to start with is to visualize that you were a superhero. What would your power be? What would your name be? What does your suit look like? What situation would you find yourself in? Number 2, listen to slow, calming music. If you want to really distract yourself, try mouthing the words of song lyrics. You can also try listening to binaural beats in the 3 Hz range. Preliminary research has shown that the 3 Hz range can induce deep stage 3 sleep. Other small studies have shown that listening to binaural beats in the 2 to 8 Hz range can help to reduce anxiety, leading to better quality sleep. You can also try listening to calming podcasts or not so interesting audiobooks. Number 3, deep breathing. You've heard it before and you'll hear it again. Do deep breathing to help calm yourself down. When you're anxious and stressed out, your breathing becomes shallow and rapid. In fact, you can get someone to start feeling anxious by hyperventilating or taking short, rapid breaths. In the same manner, we can calm our nervous system down by increasing oxygen to our brains and forcing our muscles to relax. It takes consistent practice to truly get good results, and there are many different types of deep breathing patterns you can try. Number 4, positive affirmations. As cheesy as they sound, they can really help. When you talk to yourself, don't speak in the negative. For example, don't say, I can't do XYZ. I'm not good at XYZ. It's too hard to ... Instead, reframe it as, I'm working on XYZ. I'm practicing how to XYZ. Research has shown how flipping the language can change the way your mind works. Instead of shutting down personal growth, your mind will start unconsciously looking for opportunities to get better. Another way of thinking about your limitations is to ask, why not? Or says who at the end. For example, if you're thinking, I'll never lose weight, followed up with, why not? Or says who? How about, I hate this job, but I'll never be able to quit. Again, why not? Or says who? There are millions of people in all different parts of the world who made major changes to their life. What makes them so different from you? Are you worried about what your friends or family think? Technology is an incredible thing. You can move halfway across the world and still be in touch. It's rare that anything is so permanent that it can't be changed for the better. And sometimes change can be the start of an alternate pathway that you never imagined for yourself. Number 5, backwards countdown. A simple distraction technique is to try to count backwards from 100. Number 6, associate your bed with sleeping. If you're always worrying when you're in bed at night, then your brain will pair the two activities. Our brain wants to be effective by making activities automatic. For example, what do we associate going to the movies with? Popcorn. I'm sure you can even smell it. Or how about that particular song that never fails to put you in a good mood because it brings back happy memories from your teenage years? Well, we want to also associate the bed with dreamy, deep sleep and not lying awake all night worrying. Make sure your bed is comfortable and cozy. No computers, work, or newspapers close by. Only things that make you feel calm and safe. Number 7, if it's been 20 to 30 minutes and you can't fall asleep, get up and change rooms. Read a book, do a crossword, or some other calming no-screen activity. When you start to feel sleepy, go back to bed. This can help to strengthen the association of your bed as a place to sleep. Number 8, brain dump during the day. In order to stop worrying at night, we need to schedule another time during the day to worry. Yes, you need to block off time in your day to worry. A good 2-for-1 combo is to pair walking in nature, like in a park or in the woods or by the water, and use that as your thinking time. Being in nature really helps to calm the mind, and sun rays can provide vitamin D that helps with decreasing anxiety, pain, and boost your mood and energy. If you don't like walking or the weather is not ideal, you can do a writing brain dump, which we'll talk about next. Number 9, write in your journal. Yes, we all know about writing in a journal, but the physical act of writing things down can be very therapeutic to release your worries. That's why all the therapists recommend it. Start it with the prompt, I can't sleep because I am worried about ... Number 10. Separate your worries into things you can realistically control, and then write a small, actionable first step that you can do. Write it in your calendar. When are you going to do it? How long will you spend doing it? The more you can visualize yourself doing it, the more it can become true. Do some research, but you don't need to read every single book, watch every video, and read every news article. The more important thing is to take action. 20 minutes of some kind of action, no matter how imperfect, is often far better than 20 hours worrying about the problem. Example, have that uncomfortable conversation. Send that email, write an outline, get the ball rolling, and your anxiety will start to ease. Number 11, any worry that you can't control will have to be accepted for now. For example, let's say you're worried about your child's grades. How much control do you actually have over the situation? Some, you can help support them with time management, tutors, bedtimes, good diet, and quizzing them, but you can't take their test for them or even make them care. And in the end, that doesn't actually help foster a love for learning. This applies to their performance on sports teams and the arts. Number 12. Are you dealing with a toxic person? Check out our video about how to deal with toxic people. Write or think of scripts to common toxic behaviors, such as they won't apologize, they keep putting you down, they gaslight you, or they keep talking about themselves. Number 13. Know what triggers your anxiety and reduce them. Watch our video on things that trigger anxiety for some more info. Number 14. Guided meditation apps. Meditation is not easy. It can take several attempts before you get into that zone for even a few minutes. That's why guided meditation can be good for beginners. There are so many apps out there that have soothing voices to help calm your racing mind. Try out a few different ones to see what suits you best. Number 15. Count your blessings instead of counting sheep. Worrying stems from negativity. Try making it a habit to spend the first few moments when you get into bed reviewing all of the good things in your life. These can be small, everyday things like a pleasant interaction with your neighbor or walking your dog in beautiful weather. You can be grateful for your health or the health of your loved ones. If nothing seems to be going right in your life, you can remind yourself of good memories of your vacations, your children, and special events. And finally, number 16, eat a small snack before bed. Sometimes a boost of serotonin can be just the thing to soothe your anxiety. Check out our video on the best foods to eat or drink before bed to get a good night's sleep. If you've tried everything and nothing seems to work, you need to seek out further medical assistance to rule out other underlying health issues or serious mental health disorders. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health how-to videos where we talk about easy ways to improve your health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.